Right, welcome everyone to Lakeside again. Since the last video, I've not been too good. I've had a condition called Bell's palsy, and for those of you that have never heard of it, I hadn't until I got it. It affected the right hand side of my face. Not very nice, very painful. I've only just started to get on the mend. That's why I've got myself down now to do the video today. Right, this video is got a couple of things on it. New loco. I've purchased another pack of the ultra scale tipper wagons, giving me now 20. So I've got 20 individually numbered wagons, and also you see on there I've now purchased the Hornby class 50 049 Defiance in the GBRF colours. Also on the video I shall show you the Hatton 66 going away with the tank wagons down into the side, down into the far track on the left, into the cement station. And also it's been over 4 years since I did video number 1, and very video I did when I first got the GoPro. Obviously the quality of it is not very good, and it hasn't got the detail that the layout has today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a rerun of that video, going around the camera. I'll go both ways so you can see all the detailing that's been done on the layout, because I say 4 years ago it never had any signals installed, and the amount of track detail that it's got now, both alongside the track and on the track itself. So I hope you find it interesting. I'll take the train around at a reasonable speed so you can have a good look what's going on, and also I'll give you some facts on the layout as I go, in case I make a bit of a muck up with the describing the layout. I'll do a bit now, and hopefully I'll get it right. I started collecting the railways in about 1988, I would say. This was in my very first property in a small garden shed, which increased to a shed then of 15 by 20. Coming to this property, increased then to 40 foot. And it's kept the name Lakeside right from the very beginning, and I've accumulated quite a bit of stock since then, and hence the title 50k plus railway. It's cost me a fair bit. Right, to get on now, on track you'll see is the class 50 Hornby. I purchased this. I haven't got a GBRF loco in this colour, so I've purchased this. There's been many reports on YouTube about the loco, which I'm not going to go into all the details of it, but what I would say, it's not a new loco. This loco came out by Hornby in about 2004. 2009 became the first version with sound on board, but this isn't a new loco. It's just had a new paint job, which isn't done all that well. The colouring's not right, neither the blue or the orange is right. It looks more like a yellow to me. And when you think now 2021, you thought they would have at least put cab lights in this, but no, they haven't. They've just kept the same old setup. You haven't even got LEDs on the lights. It's still done by this free see-through plastic transporting the light along it. So what I've done to on the layout, I've only bought this one. What I've done is I've added a Zimo sound decoder with a Digitrain sound, and I've put a large double iPhone speaker on board. I haven't put the snow ploughs on. They are right pain in the backside to fit. You have to drill out the holes and then you'd have to glue them. So I've just fitted all the pipe work, leaving it at that, and I've also taken out the interior and fitted a driver, painted up, and even that was a bit of a pain to get the thing back inside. But other than that, I'll give you a run on it, start it up, give you a run on it as well, and you'll see that on the track. And then we're going to get on to the main theme of the running the camera around again, taking the place of the original Rumble 1. It's a far better quality obviously now, because I was getting used to the GoPro in the very beginning, mucked about with the settings, so I've got those right. That's why you now get a decent quality footage now anyway. So I'll start it up, I'll run it past you, and then we'll get on with the video and see how we go. So I apologise for any mistakes that I do make on the video. I keep making them, but that's my age, I think. But anyway, there we go. I think Diddy Train's done a good job on this. It's the old Paul Chetter who does their sounds. Release the brakes. Wagons now at Pascal, so I've all got individual numbers. As mentioned in the title, I've spent quite a bit of money on the layout over the years that I've had it. I started collecting in about 98 is when I built my first big layout. Before that it was in a small shed, and I started this about 86. Coming to this property now, I've obviously increased the layout now by 50%, making it the 40 foot. My total spend at the moment is I'm about £100 under 55k. Obviously a lot more than that. I don't put down the prices what I pay for all the foliage, all the scenery bits that you buy, the paint, stuff like that, fencing, none of that has been recorded. So I've recorded, say, £100 under 55k, so I've spent over that, but it just goes to show you how things mount up. I wanted a good signal system for the layout, And again, Heathcote and CR Signals have done the job on this, and this was just a fraction over £1,200. It's been well worth it. I'm well pleased with the layout. It's all fully lit. I'm still adding LEDs in the sheds to take away the old light bulbs, but as you say, it's been a good success, a great success on YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll do the train now. I'll run around just with a camera, going past a couple of stationary trains that's here at the moment. I haven't got the containers to pack these Aquascale 30 PFA wagons away yet, and I'm also going to have to find containers now for the tipper wagons. But I'd like to thank everybody for all their support and the viewings. Please keep them coming, and your comments, and I'll see you after the video with the camera running around. Keep those comments coming, and I'm going to do probably another couple of resprays soon, so they may be on the next video, which will be, obviously, this one is 86, so the video next time will be 87. I don't know what I'll do on that one yet, but again, thanks for your support. Keep watching, and I hope you do enjoy the run around with the camera. See you then. Right, I'll start the tour from here with the track workers at the old disused Malden station signal box. So we go from here. had many detailing parts to the layout since it started, and I'm still adding even now. I'm waiting now on 4 telephone kiosks for the village, which I've been after these for ages. The ones I had were rubbish, so I'm updating those now. Obviously there's some more locos due to come soon, more wagons. At the moment I've now got a choice to run 278 locos. I've got about 600, 300, but the others I've just taken them off the layout there. They're old locos and I don't run those anymore, but at the moment I've got 278 to choose from. I'm up to about 800 wagons. I'm spending my time now, if I can, investing in more wagons. So code 100 track and points. I've now motorised 15 of these points now. There is actually 75 points on the layout. I'm just going to motorise these as I go along. To the left here is obviously the entrance into the Royal Mail depot. Bridge you've just gone under is scratch built using cut down tubes, plastic tubing from central heating, Pico sides, piece of hardboard, that's clay. They make up the main part of the bridge. So the layout is all lights up now. No more to do on that. Many relay boxes now have been installed, trunking, cabling all the dummy points, and as I say, I will purchase more Colbert IP point motors from DC Concepts. I found these to work very well. The new station bridge looks a lot better now than the old Hornby one that I had there originally, which was too big. I still want to add just a couple of more signals round by the Royal Mail depot for the coming out of the depot back onto the track. I could put another signal there, and I've got another one to probably go somewhere else as well. Right, so the system I use is Gauge Master Prodigy Advanced 2, wireless, with a booster. Recently installed the alpha meter, but other than that I don't use none of this block systems or anything like that. I normally find if I get a short, it's because the train is just derailed. But other than that, I like to keep the layout simple. I've had many comments on how the trains run smooth, so I don't see any reason why to put more electrical circuits or blocks on the line when I've had it running now here for what, 8 years, 9 years, and I've had no real problems with it at all, so I'm quite happy leaving it as it is. So signals all working good. Concept point motors are in okay now. What I've used, they're working well, and I will say I will increase those later on as I go. But other than that, the layout's going well. Right, keep those comments coming, and see you later. Right, and we'll just have a quick run off to the left and up through the Royal Mail depot. Right, all scratch built TPO. Right, going back around this way gives you a view on this side of the platforms and the sidings. All the lights run on a separate 12 volt system gauge master, or the station platforms are on a 16 volt. They're Vestman lights, that's on a 16 volt. They're all run on a separate circuit. And all the signals also run on a separate 12 volt system, so they don't interfere with any of the running of the trains and not putting any load on the gauge master. If you used to look under the boards, you wouldn't find much wiring, because I've used the copper sticky tape that they use on dolls' houses, and I've run about 4 circuits under the board all the way around, which is what I use for the signals, lights, for the whole layout. So there's hardly any wiring. The only wiring I've got is obviously the bus connecting up to the track from the power bus, and obviously each light is then just soldered to the copper tape. But it saves having miles of wire everywhere. Under the bridge past the cement train. Right, so back around the other way now, just to show you what's been put down since the 4 years ago. I say a big improvement on the first video. Camera was new at the time, didn't know all the settings, mucked about with those, which now gives you a much better quality picture. the Class 50 coming past. Right, this is where we started the running session on it. Video 86. Next one will be video 87. Hopefully by then I may have another couple of repaints done by then, and also sort out what else I can give you a running session. But yeah, Hornby Class 50 is good, but it's an old loco at the end of the day. It's not been brought up to modern times, and it's just Hornby giving top-notch price for an old model which really doesn't warrant it. There's a lot better diesels out there at lower price, even with the Backman, a lot lower price than what you pay for this Hornby one. Anyway, I hope you agree that this new video is an improvement on the number one of 4 years ago. Hopefully by the next video I should feel a lot better and be able to spend a bit more time doing it. It's not a long video, this one, considering, but hope you find it enjoyable. Well, thanks again everybody. See you on the next video. Stay safe, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.